Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Freeman Guerrilla Warfare Let's Play. In the last episode, we finally took our first city, Zalaniv here, which was a city that we had been interacting with quite a bit through the first couple episodes of the playthrough. We started in, I think the game drops you like hereabouts, and so we had made really strong relationship with the Cfr doing work for their cities and stuff. And then at some point out of nowhere, this Federalist faction came in and took Zalaniv. And so last episode, or even the episode before, we had been kind of building up to take a city. And this particular city, because it was held by a faction that we're not particularly friendly with, and because it's in a territory where we're surrounded by a faction that we are, also a territory that's, kind of like noob friendly, we went ahead and decided to go after Zalaniv. And at the start of last episode, there was a very good opportunity, which is why I decided to pick up there and go ahead and attack it. And so here we are with our own city. So I've done a little bit of management regarding the city between episodes, and I'll try to catch you guys up on that, and then we'll go ahead and get into some actual gameplay. So for starters, we needed stuff, materials to build things in the city. So I've queued up quite a lot of builds projects. I was able to buy wood in the last episode from this city, so wood was not a problem, but we did not have much luck with iron. So what I ended up doing is coming all the way down here, and Odetsk, actually no, sorry, Dubno. Dubno had tons of iron, and there's also an iron mine here that you can get a bit from too. For whatever reason, you would think iron mine gives you iron ore, and most places you can only buy iron ore, but for whatever reason, the mine and the place that sort of contains the mine will sell you the proper iron ingots. So I just ran down to Dubno, bought out their stock, grabbed whatever I could here, brought it all back to Zalaniv. There might be a little bit left in the storage. Yeah, just a couple. And so we went ahead, or I went ahead between episodes and queued up a ton of different building projects. None of them are done yet. I just went ahead and got them started. Oh wait, sorry. These are the ones I queued up. Those are the ones that are already there. So, garrison camp, that's going to let us double the amount of troops that we can deploy to defend this city. Right now we're capped at 30. This will add an additional 30, so we're capped at 60. It also just gives an increase to the city's defense level, which I think sort of deters the AI from attacking you. Machine gun nest, also going to improve the city defense level by 1. I don't know if it actually puts a machine gun nest on the map. It would be pretty damn cool if it did, and if it actually worked, but that remains to be seen. Either way, it's going to help us defend this place. Then we have the marketplace. It's going to increase our economy level and our daily revenue, so why the hell not? And that's important because our business is not great, nor is our security. So that's what I'm trying to invest the most in right now. A hotel, again, more economy level, more daily revenue. Though this is, again, going to boost the economy a little bit more than our revenue. This is more 50-50. Big warehouse, even more economy, a huge amount of economy, 1,200. With the storage increase so that we can put more than just, what is this, 16 things in here. And finally, a lumber mill. I figured that would make building easier because we were already finding wood here. This is going to guarantee that there's 5 produced. I don't know if it's daily or what, but it should be easy to keep up on wood at least here. Of course, we're going to still have to import the iron, but that's not a big deal. At least we don't have to import both. So we've got that going. I noticed I went to the armory and all the stuff I put in here was gone, so that was kind of unfortunate. I don't know what happened with that, but whatever. Also in the storage, there was some fancy stuff like this luxury wine, among other things. So I went ahead and grabbed it. We're going to go try to make a profit off of it. Actually, I wonder if I can just sell it back to these guys. Oh, they've already got more wood here. Let's grab it now. And will you pay me for this wine? You will. So there's 3,000. Well, 2,700 after we get the wood, but that's totally fine. Go ahead and lock that in. Let's go back to our storage. and we'll leave that behind. So if we need to build something, we've got 4 and 4, which is enough to build a lot of different things, actually. The prison is quite full. We have all these CFR Rebels. The CFR Rebels are the guys that fight for our friendly faction here. So I will free them and incorporate them. To that end, I went ahead and I took, I think, one of each troop type into my party and then recruited them from being prisoners into, you know, my actual thing, just so we could see what they were about. So let's create a new squad so we can actually see what these guys look like. We have the CFR Rebel DM. I'm assuming it's designated marksman given the skills. But here he is. I can't rotate him or anything. He's got camo, got a SKKS, which is like the sort of standard marksman rifle. And he starts at level 1 with 65 rifle proficiency, so pretty good out of the gate, but that's all this guy does, is long rifles. Then we've got the Cfr Rebel Fighter. These are sort of like your all-purpose guys. So, unfortunately, they don't stack up very well against, well, they stack up about even with the militia riflemen. So if we were to grab one of these guys, for example, we can see at level 1, 34 armor, 45 rifle, 45 assault rifle, 28 throwing. So those are the only things that really matter. What kind of body armor can they wear? Obviously, your standard issue armaments are going to be either a rifle or assault rifle. Probably a rifle early on because the Mark 14 is a rifle, but later you've got AKMs and AK-12s and things like that. So it's kind of nice that they're skilled with both because you can upgrade as, you know, you acquire this stuff, and then they're not terrible at throwing grenades, which is something you might need them to do. This guy, on the other hand, 38 armor proficiency, so a little bit better with armor out of the gate. 33 rifle proficiency, so outright worse than the militia riflemen. So all these guys can really do is assault rifles. They've got some proficiency for shotguns, but I mean, I don't know that you'd want to field an army of shotguns. We've seen how terrible mountain bandits are, and that's kind of their whole thing. And they're a little bit worse at throwing grenades. Also, again, their only real skill is assault rifles, and they're still worse at it than a militia rifleman. So I wouldn't pay to have these guys. If they're free, obviously we can give them an AKM and let them go to work. But yeah, not the best, unfortunately. Then we have the Grenadier. Now this is where things get interesting because they have some unique skills. Very high armor proficiency. He's unfortunately level 2, so this isn't a great representation. I don't have a level 1. But 58 armor proficiency, 69 SMG proficiency, so unfortunately you kind of have to give him an SMG. But 58 with launchers and 69 with throwing. So if you just need guys to, you know, run around lobbing grenades for you, they're pretty good at it. They will certainly get the job done. And then finally, we have a federal sharpshooter. So this is from the faction that we defeated, not the friendly faction. I think there was only 2 of these guys that I could recruit, but they are pretty good. So at level 2, he's got 80 rifle proficiency. They're even more sort of like laser focused than this guy is, because at level 1, he can have armor up to 33, whereas at level 2, he can have armor up to 27. Of course, the AI cheats and gives him a vest that's better than that, but anyway, very good snipers, but kind of glass cannons in a sense. You probably want to put these guys in a separate squad and make sure they're not on the front lines. Whereas the guy that we're looking at here, no, sorry, come on, work with me, game. This guy here is somebody that you could put in a squad as a designated marksman. So those are the different types of troops, I think, that are available to us in here. There are quite a lot of them. I don't think I missed any. At least none that were new. So the Grenadier, Designated marksman, grenadier, designated marksman, fighter. We saw the fighter. More of the same. Obviously, militia snipers we're very familiar with. I'll recruit all those guys. SMG fighters we're familiar with. More militia, more designated marksman. Got a lot of marksmen. Though, I want to say a militia sniper is maybe better than these guys even. I'm not going to worry about that now, though. Actually, maybe I should. Oh no, I gotta wait a little bit. I only have 4 attempts left to recruit, so there's no point in taking them on now, because they'll just have to wait around for a while. So that is all of that out of the way, I suppose. Somebody was telling me, because last time around I asked, how we can make somebody a governor. And apparently I need to talk to the companion and have them make their own army, and then ask them to become a governor. So we're going to try that. So to that end, I'm actually going to recruit one more armed bodyguard. They're identical. So we're going to hire you. We're going to go to the garrison. I'm going to borrow you for a second. And then we're going to go to our party. I need the governor's detail. Mr. Governor is going to go in here. We're going to put these guys back in the garrison, just so that they're there to protect him, I guess. And then the governor himself can go in this new squad, since we're going to cut him loose in a second anyways. Hopefully this works. So, garrison, blah, 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 move you back in there. Just doing this so that it's not going to mess with my OCD, that they're in the wrong order. Okay. Right, companions. Ivan, you are the best city manager. Let's have a word. I want you to form your own... Actually, I want to give you a gift. Hold on, let me buy him a gift. I want to make sure that he doesn't, like, betray me. So let's make him like me a little bit more first. That's still under the marketplace. What would he like? I'm guessing not a luxury dress. Luxury wine. I should have just given him the luxury wine. I had a bunch of it. Famous painting. I don't want to throw that much money at him. How about a nice cigar? Let's give him a nice cigar. Okay. This better not just be a +3. Alright, Ivan. I have a gift for you. Here's a cigar, +3. Alright, well at least it's 11. I can talk to him a bit more and that'll boost it as well. So that's a +5. I'm not going to read this. Feel free to pause the video here if you would like to read it. Okay, moving on. Any suggestions? We should pay attention to diplomacy. I agree. That's why I think you need to be our governor. So I want you to form your own army. Yes. I want you, I guess, to guard... Oh, appoint you mayor. Perfect. I want to appoint you mayor of Zalaniv. Okay. Cool. Easy. Let's talk later. And so I guess he stays in this screen even though he's not actually part of my party anymore. That's convenient. I like that. He'll also apparently recruit independently, so I don't need to worry about his army, though if he's a mayor, I don't know if he's gonna like stock his own garrison or if I have to continue doing that. I suppose we'll find out. But we've got a governor now, and you can see a little guy up here to let me know that there is in fact well, I keep saying governor, he's a mayor, it's a city. Okay, and there he is. Are you going to enter your town, or are you just gonna stand there? I think he's just going to stand there. Hopefully he doesn't get himself killed. There's a lot of looters about. But that is that out of the way. So I think it's time to go earn some money. I'm curious, do we still have... I'm pretty sure I still saw a quest board. Yeah. 3 units of level 4 female villagers. Why the hell not? That's not hard to do. Eliminate 1 group of bandits. That might be hard just because finding quote-unquote bandits is hard. I see their camps all the time, but they don't typically walk around. Looters do. Pirate base and destroy. We'll have to see if that's viable. 5 units of level 2 male villagers. Send them to Zalaniv, and I'll get these ladies that look like they're maybe VFA fighters. We can do that. Again, we gain so much XP per day, I can basically just hire these people and walk around with them, and they'll eventually level up without me doing anything. And then units of leather. I don't want to go find leather, so we'll do some training for our own city. And then it said pirates, right? Pirate base. Is there a pirate base? Pirate base. Looter camp, bandit camp, mercenary camp, mercenary camp. Wow, okay. Apparently not. We'll have to pass on that one. So I need some... Well, I have the female militia. The question is, do I want to cut them loose? Because I don't have that many. And a lot of the ones I do have are like level 15. So I'd rather not give them up. And I don't know if there's a way for me to determine that. Oh wait, yes there is, because they will only take from unassigned. That's correct. So, what are you? Level 15. Level 1, but these guys are probably waiting for several level ups at this stage. I have 3. I needed how many? Oh, I need to turn that in. Go to Mern. Okay, let's turn that in to get some money. 5 hours, so we better hurry. 3 units of level 4. I could potentially have done that already. But I do need the male villagers, so let's grab them before we... Actually, I don't think we can get them here. So we just need to grab them from somewhere, but I don't think we can get them here. No. So we'll just have to visit a village. But let's go collect our pay from that other mission first. Hopefully we can get to Mernin. Whoops. In 5 hours or less. Do not fail the quest. What's happening? Yeah, sure. Nice day. Okay, we did it. Cool, there's some money. I don't think you guys have villagers either. Only the actual villages have villagers. Nobody new in here. Terrorist camp. I didn't see one of those either, so we're gonna have to wait. They want me to deliver bread. I don't want to do any of this. Okay. Wait. I need to check to see if they have camo. That's a negative. Okay. So we need a village. This will do. Let's ignore all the looters. And we will hire... Oh, come on. You only have 3? At least they're cheap. So what are you equipped with? Mark 14s? I could just do it without the equipment, since I'm never going to throw them into combat anyways. I get paid the value of the soldier, which includes the gear. But if I'm paying for the gear up front and I don't change the gear, it's a net wash. So it doesn't really matter, I guess, so long as I don't deploy them. So let's just take them like so. We need to find 2 more. I was hoping we'd get all 5 from one place, but we were, of course, not so lucky. Mr. Ivan's doing pretty well for himself. He has 3 militia riflemen and 5 female militia already. So he's up to 9. I do worry about him wandering around like that. I'll kind of hang in the area, and if he gets into a fight, we'll jump in to help. Let's see, I need 2 more of you. 1, 2, and we'll have to hope that they level up. We'll throw them in a new squad so that I can actually do that, because I can't level them up from here. So we'll just drop them on in. Shouldn't be long before they do level up. Regarding level ups, let's go ahead and get these 3 squads their levels. It's going to cost me a few. So that's 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels. So you're level 4 now. Oh, level 9. Oh, crap. Well, I didn't need to spend that much, did I? This squad, then. To level 3. Okay, so that jumps pretty quick. Level 5, that's good enough. 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to leave it there because that's already one quest complete. In fact, I'm going to take their grenades, take their rifles, because I gave them those rifles, and we'll go ahead and submit them to the city for garrison duty, or whatever they're going to do with them. I don't know if they'll actually go in the garrison. That'd be interesting if the quests actually did benefit your city. You'd be, you know, even more inclined to do them in that case. But I need to pull these ladies out of their squads and put them here so that it will actually recognize that I've completed this quest. To that end, I'll probably want to grab some additional... Well, I guess I can just hire more female militia, but I need to fill in these squads. Okay, well that's one out of the way. And if we walk around enough, the other one should complete itself soon. That might have been it right there, actually. No, not yet. We also need to probably go pick a fight or two because we're going to lose morale if we just run around doing nothing. Didn't recognize it. Why is that? 3 units of level 4 female villagers. Oh, I read it wrong. Well, I just didn't bother to read it. Okay, that's not hard. That's not a problem. It will take a little bit longer, but it's only two upgrades, it looks like. We need to hire them, though, so let's go grab some. And I guess that means I don't need to rehire the... Oh, really? Only one of you? I don't need to rehire the female militia, at least. And 2 and 3. That's all we needed, correct? Elite snipers, 3 units of level 4. Okay. Then we run around. So a couple of our buildings finished. Let's run over here and check it out, and then I'm gonna just go find something to fight. What finished? That was already there. The marketplace is done. So that's gonna increase our tax income. That does still go to me, right? Like, even though he's managing it, I still get the taxes, hopefully. But anyways, marketplace is done, and it looks like most of the rest of this will be finished within 2 days. So that's not too bad at all. Oh, except for the lumber mill, it's going to take 3. And, oh, is it taking my stuff out of here? So I guess I can't rely on that stuff to stay because some of our iron disappeared. And I keep getting more luxury wine. So let's grab it and I can go sell it. And I guess we'll grab this for food. Or I could use those as gifts. Maybe I'll use them as gifts. Nothing in the armory. See, it says storage, but it's not intended to actually store things. I'm pretty sure what this actually does is when you build any of the buildings that produce guns or, you know, what have you, it shows up here. Because I put stuff in here and it vanished. And that's unfortunate because I put valuable gear in there. But oh well. I don't know if it's time for me to grab a couple more prisoners yet, but I suppose I'll do it anyways. Let's get the militia snipers, because I'm pretty sure I have like 4 militia squads, each that could use one. And more collect and deliver. I don't want to do that. Eliminate looters. 5 groups. Why the hell not? That's like all that's around here. They'll give me a cool helmet. So let's go out this way, because we saw... Well, actually, we saw a bunch up there, but this is their camp. But yeah, we need to fight, because our people are getting restless. There's some looters. Okay. In we go. We actually pulled 2 groups, so I'm curious to see if we get credit for both, or if it's only going to count this as one. It'd be nice if we got credit for both. It would really speed this whole process along. Yeah, don't deploy the... what do you call them? The villagers. Let's do something like that. Go ahead and mark that. And I think we're just going to push on up to... Why don't you guys make a break for that ridge there? You can kind of take up a similar position. We'll have her charge to the center spot there. We actually don't have enough room for all of these guys on that defensive position there. But yeah, we're going to charge to it, and I'll try to remember to tell them to stop charging once we get there. But I'm just as likely to forget, and we might lose somebody because of it. But oh well.
Standing by.
I'll use my night vision here. Okay, so off we go. There's our nice little hill ahead of us. I don't need to be particularly cautious here because the enemy is not going to have night vision. So I will have a little bit of an advantage in that regard. I am a little bit low on health though, so I shouldn't, go trying to get myself shot, but we'll see what happens. Oh, that looked like it hurt. I should probably go ahead and tell them to proceed with caution now. I wish there was a way to do this en masse. Actually, I think there is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So hopefully that made them a little bit less likely to die. I see you. It's like playing whack-a-mole. Where's the other one? Oh, there's one. Just gonna light this up a little bit. Oh. Somebody got fragged. I mean, that's what the launchers are for, right? I can't tell if you're dead. I think you're dead. You're not, though. Is that it? Nope. Still shots coming from that direction. Let's get a little bit closer. It's probably the last person, so we may as well just... Oh, actually, there's a couple that are still going to be on their way. But they'll be coming in from over there. I see you. Oh, somebody stole my kill. Okay, so reinforcements inbound from that direction. Let's get you guys to move up to my position, more or less. And they're just going to be walking into a wall of guns, basically. There they are. Okay, that's one. Can't quite get this runner. God, so close. I'm not leading him enough. There we go. I like how he stood up before he got down. Like it was very premeditated. It wasn't like, oh god, I'm getting shot, I better, hit the deck. It was like, huh, maybe I should get down. God. There we go. Are you guys not going to join in? I guess they're not far enough up. I mean, you guys are right next to me. Why aren't you doing this? We'll just have everybody advance. There's not enough of them to be a problem. I think the issue is, yeah, they're over there. So let's adjust in that direction. Hopefully I'm not getting killed right now. Okay. That guy just went down. That guy just got shot in the head. Are we done? We've got to be done. We're like walking right into him at this point. Who could be left? Oh, you could be. Alright, there we go. 8,000 for our efforts. Again, I was just doing that for morale more than anything. Cool, some free Mark 14s, among other things. I'm going to make sure we get the food cans, because I like using the food cans for our rations or whatever. And we'll just take the rest as it comes. 2 raiders, I'll lock them up and probably just turn them in. No point in recruiting them because they're not very good. Though, I guess I'm not familiar with their skills. I wish you could see it before recruiting them. But I have my attempts back, so I'm not going to waste it on them, though. So propaganda, persuade to join, propaganda, persuade to join, propaganda, persuade to join. You get the idea. Okay, so that's 4 new snipers for us. How many did that count toward? I think, yeah, we did get 2. Perfect. I'm glad that worked. We did, of course, fight 2, so we should have. It's just I didn't trust the game to figure it out. Maybe we can pull another 2. It'd be great if we could pull 3. And just get this all over with at once. Ah, come on. I should have probably taken that opportunity to sell some stuff before I jumped back into another fight, but oh well. This is going to be over with very quickly. I'm only going to deploy like 3 squads here, because I'm just too lazy to bother to command the rest when we're only fighting 7 people. There we go. Move you that way, and yeah. Okay.
I'm in position. Engaging target.
I might regret this, but I think we'll be just fine. I could probably solo a group of 7 at this point, so I should probably keep my mouth shut because I'm about to get shot in the face or something and completely prove that I could, in fact, not solo this group. Where are you shooting from? I see the bullets coming out of that bush. There we go. He was so lucky he hit the deck when he did. I think he's dead now. I can't tell if that person is. Cool. And do I want to leave any of that behind? I'm going to ditch these pants. I have no use for generic pants. I was going to see if these were fixed. That's why I have them kicking around, because when I went to equip one of my companions, they actually don't line up on the model, the character model, so I want to see if they've fixed that. I don't think they have. I'm going to take that iron for sure. Is that worth a decent amount? Not especially. Like, this stuff I can use. I guess I'll swap that. Makarov's not worth all that much. That's actually worth a decent amount considering it's a garbage gun. At least in this game, it's not great. I'd rather have any other gun. Except for maybe that shotgun. Why don't we go to Mern? There was a lot of bandits or looters around Mern. But we'll go ahead and sell off our stuff so that at least if we're fighting these, you know, effectively trash mobs, we're capitalizing on getting the most possible money out of it. Oh, I have a lot of black vests as well. I should probably do something with those. I don't need that many Mark 14s, if we're being honest. I try to keep like 4 on hand just because every once in a while I do in fact need them. But that is probably just fine. Also, the VT-14 I've just given up on. Let's go ahead and deal. We'll go to the merchant, and I will sell. I'm going to give the luxury wine to my companions, because that, I'm hoping, will be a big boost to our relations with them. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Did you have camo? No, I have some I need to equip, so I think I'll do that now. Take this opportunity to change some gear around and sell a bit more, and then we'll fight the last 2 groups. Hopefully we can get both of them at once, and that'll be this quest complete. I should probably check in on our villagers and see if they gained enough XP yet. They did. Okay. So we'll just level you guys up. And how about you ladies? Perfect. So you're what? Level 3 now. One more for them collectively, and I think these guys are done. Yeah, they only need to be level 2, so we went one past, not that I could control that. So that one's done. We'll take them out of the squad. But let me go ahead and equip these guys, and then we'll come back to whatever we were doing. Okay, so let's hand out these gifts, and then we will go ahead and get back to running around and what have you. Since she was with us from the get-go, I feel like we should probably give her a gift before anybody else. Like, she was our first companion, after all. So, I've got a gift for you. It's some really expensive wine. +3, come on. I guess she's just not into wine. But it looks like it did open up a new conversation option, so let's talk about that. Oh my god, that is a wall of text. But that got us a +5. So we're friends now. Cool. Again, feel free to pause at any point to read this. I'm going to scroll down. And that is probably it. Yeah, they're all about diplomacy. I get it, I get it. She was our second companion, so I think she has earned the next one. Here's your wine. That's +3. And we're up to 24. Blah, blah, blah. That's not a suggestion, but okay. Maybe I misclicked? It's entirely possible I misclicked. Okay. Zinkov garrison has fewer troops, so we can try to attack it. Okay. Sure. And finally, let's give our last gift to Ivan. We did just make him a governor. We should probably... I keep saying governor. We made him a mayor. We should make sure that he likes us. +3. Okay, so we're up to 19. We're familiar. That's not bad. I guess we're familiar with everybody. Oh, we already were familiar with him. Okay, fair enough. Next time we get some luxury wine, we'll hit the other 3 companions and get their relations up with us. But for now, let's go pick some fights. We'll try to get these 3 ladies leveled up so that we can go turn in both of those quests. Cool, we got 2. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we only need to fight this battle and then we're done. Again, I'm going to deploy like a minimum. So I guess we'll deploy all the forces with companions in them. But I'm not going to do anything more than that. I just cannot be bothered. We'll put you in the middle since you have the automatic rifles. Okay. Let's go ahead and mark them. There is a nice little bit of terrain there, but I don't know that we'll have much luck beating them to it. So rather than doing that, let's double time it over here and get set up on this terrain, and as soon as they crest that hill, hopefully we'll be ready to just light them up. Something like that anyways. You, I think, are going to be going straight at them as like a decoy force or something of that nature, and you guys will just kind of pincer around this side because frankly we don't need all of you over here. Actually, let's swap you to there. You keep doing what you're gonna do, but I would like for you to set up on that slope there, just so we have like the whole thing kind of, you know, covered. Again, you guys are going straight ahead. You probably don't need to go as wide now. That's probably fine. Okay.
I'm in position.
Let's do this. Get some beautiful sunshine so I don't need my night vision goggles. You guys are hopefully moving fast. I'm glad that they fixed the charge thing. Wow, that was quick. Where did you see them? Ah, I see them now. So yeah, they did make it to that hill faster than I expected, actually. But I think down here is where that first kill came from. Oh, I didn't get him. No! Someone's gonna steal my kill. Oh, too late. This weird grid that the cursor's on makes it too hard for me to track people. I might need to tell them to move up. Ah, damn it. That was a grenade, so I'm not going to charge forward. It looks like it doesn't matter. And the reinforcements never made it in. Or maybe they did, and we just killed them so fast it wasn't clear that we did. Either way, I'm very hopeful that that is that quest complete. Again, all I really cared about was getting our morale up. That squad can just go away. You guys are now high enough level for me to turn in that quest, right? I keep forgetting. I think so. 3 of level 4. Perfect. Since we're right next to Mern, I'm going to unload some more crap. You guys don't need to watch me do that, but I will check back in as soon as we're on our way to go sell, or sorry, to go turn in these quests. So, here we are back in Zalaniv, and that is the male villagers turned in. We gain 25,000 credits, plus the value of the soldiers, which was virtually nothing. Probably less than 300 or 400 combined. Some XP, and whoever these 2 ladies are, I think they're VFA fighters, but I don't know for sure. We'll find out shortly. Let's leave and come back. There's the looter quest complete, so another 10,000 plus a cool helmet and some experience. That's actually the helmet I'm already wearing, so we'll give that to somebody who is deserving, because I don't need it, I already have it. And finally, if we go into our party and we take these 3 ladies out of their squad and put them back in here, then we can turn in that quest as well. And I might go ahead and create another squad while I'm at it. Okay, 15,000 plus a cool vest. Oh, and whatever they were worth, which I don't think was very much. Yeah, no, because they didn't have guns or anything, so that was probably less than 200. And again, some experience. So the question now is, did any of that get... No. Okay, the garrison is still 30. Just curious. It would have been cool, again, if the quest actually did build your city up, because that would just be like doubly awesome, being able to complete quests that actually benefit you directly. Or at least your faction. Our village is in need of garbage. You're importing garbage. That's an interesting tactic. I disagree. I don't think you should be importing garbage. I don't want to go wherever that is. You need iron ore. In return, you'll give me night vision goggles and money. I feel like I could find 6 units of iron ore, but I could probably just buy the night vision goggles for... 6 units of canteens will get me 3 night vision goggles. But I feel like canteens might be harder to find than iron ore. Still, I'm going to do it, because I can give those to my companions and their squad members, and that makes them more effective at night. We could, of course, just buy them, but they are a little bit expensive. I forget where they are, actually. Yeah, here they are. So I could buy them. It cost me like 10,000, a little under 10,000 for all 4 of these. Let's actually snag them, and we'll get the ones that we're doing the quest for. I'm curious, do you have canteens here? Can I, like, cheat this? Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We leave and come back. There we go. Quest complete. Let's hand out some night vision goggles. I think first things first, the bodyguard squad should probably have them. So here you go. There's your night vision goggles. I'm going to make sure everybody in this squad has a pair, so that we're lighting people up with, what do you got again? AKM 74s in the dark. They'll never see it coming. So everybody in that squad has a grenade, an AKM 74, night vision goggles, and a med kit, and also the best body armor, one of the best body armors available. They're our elite force. Any other night vision I get will go to the squad leaders first, and then we'll distribute from there. But since these are militia squads, I feel like giving militia night vision is a bit overkill. Oh, we got a level up here with our marauder. He's just not a very happy guy, I've noticed. Everybody is like 90s, you know, for their morale. And he is dragging that whole squad down. But let's get them leveled up. That was you reaching max level, so that's cool. We've got another for you, which should get you to max level. Perfect. And so machine guns only at 88. I thought for sure he would hit 100. I'm not complaining. He's still miles better than everybody else with machine guns. I just thought he would get higher than that because I think he was at 88 before I leveled him up those 2 times. He's a tank though. He's got max armor proficiency. I also have another vest. I don't know what I want to do with. I guess I could give it to her, but she's gonna look identical to the other lady, at least in terms of kit. You guys don't all have, nor do you actually. 42, but you're up to 56. I think that black vest is too high. Yeah, 60. So you have to wear the police vest still. You guys, on the other hand, are still wearing a couple of police vests. So let's throw the tactical vest on you. Interesting that they got, like, some of the guys in here got skipped, apparently. Well, at least these 2 did. These guys are all good except for the sniper that can't wear the heavier armor. You guys still have a lot of police vests. And you guys are all police vests. I also don't have full uniforms for them. Okay, commando squad, they've got really good gear. I guess you, as the squad leader of the next militia squad, get a nice new vest. Cool. And that frees up his vest to get passed on down to, I guess, we'll give it to orange guy. His shirt caught my eye there. But we'll get this whole squad outfitted with light black vests, and then again, we just kind of keep passing stuff down until everybody's equipped like this. Alright, so I suppose that's where I'll leave it for today. We were able to figure out this whole mess with our city, so now we know, how to put people in charge of said cities. And we have stuff building that hopefully by the end of next episode all will be finished. And we can throw some more people in the garrison here. It looks like 2 more days on that camp. I don't know how many days we got through in today's episode. I want to say it was maybe 2 or 3. But that doesn't sound right. I have no idea. I wasn't paying that close attention. Also, let me know about, say, taxes. Like, can I not claim taxes if I have a mayor in charge? Because I should have collected by now. I don't know how that works. But it kind of sucks then to have a mayor if you don't get the money from the town. I get that he probably needs some of it to run the town, but probably not all of it. And I don't know what he's doing with it, to be honest. So I'm curious how all this works, because clearly there's stuff going on, but I don't quite understand what's influencing what yet. So I'll have to keep playing with it. But we've got a lot of money. I think we might need to go buy a couple more. Did the black market leave? Because I need more machine guns. I need the big guns for, let's see. It looks like all those squads have them. Don't know that the commando squads are going to need them, but I do have, 4 new militia squads, and they could all use a machine gun. They could all use some AKMs too. I've only got 3. I gave them to the squad leaders. So, like 2 more AKMs per squad would be nice. And, well, assault rifles in general. They don't need to be AKMs. And a machine gun per squad, just so that they can lay down all sorts of suppressive fire. But we'll have to figure out where we can get those, because the black market appears to no longer be there. We've got mercenary camps. There was a black market in, I want to say, this area somewhere. So maybe we can go look. But we'll keep doing quests, especially ones that involve bigger fights, because I think those are more interesting than running around fighting little groups. But also, we're going to start looking at expanding. And while I don't dislike the VFA, in fact, that reminds me, who are you ladies again? Female bandit captains. Okay. Good to know. They are pretty garbage. Their skills are 2 or 0 and everything except for armor, so I'm probably just going to cut them loose. Yeah, I'm just going to dismiss them after I take their guns. See ya. I will go hire some female militia instead because they're infinitely better. Why? I wish I had known that. I mean, I didn't do it for this reward. I did it for the money. But I thought we'd get some decent troops out of it. But those... Like, you could not be worse than that. Anyway. I don't have anything against the VFA, but I feel like Mern would be a natural place to expand to. Especially since their faction can't access it without going all the way around here to get to it. Though, we've seen from attacking Zalaniv that doesn't necessarily put you at war with the faction that you attack, because these guys aren't hostile to us yet, even though we took their city. As far as the CFR goes, I don't know how I want to handle them, because they are very friendly toward us, so I don't want to cross them. But obviously we're trying to complete the main objective of the game, which is to conquer the whole map. And they are one of the weakest factions and kind of in the territory I want to claim for myself. So we'll see. But I think we do need to spend some more time building this up before we move on to another city. We're just not ready to completely leave this yet. And so jumping to another place wouldn't necessarily help anymore either. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Freeman Guerrilla Warfare with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.